What's up, everyone? I'm your friendly neighborhood teen librarian, Gina, and today we're going to be counting down the top 5 new standalone books you should be checking out. Each book in today's countdown stands completely on its own. You don't have to have read anything previously, and you can expect the book to wrap up pretty neatly at the end, unless the author intends an open ending, which can happen. It is frustrating. At least to me.
Number 5.
Take Me With You by Tara Altebrando. Altebrando is known for her chilling psychological thrillers such as The Leaving and The Opposite of Here, and Take Me With You is no exception. This sci-fi thriller questions our reliance on personal devices and whether that technology is keeping us connected or tearing us apart. The story focuses on 4 high school students with nothing in common except the high school they go to. Each receives a message on the school's messaging system telling them to report to the music room after school. But when they get there, there's no teachers or other students in sight. Just this strange device that apparently sent the message and wants them to take it with them. Or else. Readers who like to question our reality and who've enjoyed sci-fi books like Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card or psychological thrillers like Escape Room by Maren Stoffels will love checking this one out.
Number 4.
Again by E. Lockhart. While Lockhart is known for her suspense novels like We Were Liars and Genuine Fraud, her new book tracks more towards the fantastical. In Again, we follow main character Adelaide as she discovers herself and perhaps a new love the summer after a near-fatal catastrophe and a broken heart. The book could be confusing for some readers, with unorthodox line and paragraph breaks, text conversations, and breakaway moments showing how conversations and actions could have been different if different choices were made. Readers who pick this one up will probably fall into one of 2 categories. Either they'll love it and finish the book in a few hours, or they'll never make it past page 25. If you're a fan of David Levithan's Every Day or Rainbow Rowell's Eleanor and Park, this is definitely one to check out.
Number 3.
Facing the Sun by Janice Lynn Mather. Mather's first book, Learning to Breathe, debuted to rave reviews in 2018 and quickly became one of the must-read books of the summer. Facing the Sun promises to be just as good. Focusing on 4 girls living in the Bahamas who are trying to save the beach they grew up on from developers who want to turn it into a private hotel. Each girl also faces challenges at home with family illnesses, strict parents, and those who think the hotel is a good idea, as well as difficulties navigating their own friendship as they grow and the world changes around them. The trials of growing up, combined with the ramifications of overdevelopment, is great for fans of books like Hoot and Flesh by Carl Hiaasen, while the girls' coming-of-age stories and difficulties with their families is perfect for fans of books like Dear Hayate, Love Elaine by Mayaki and Maritza Mulait.
Number 2.
Next is Burn by Patrick Ness. You may recognize his name, or at least some of his previous books, like A Monster Calls and the Chaos Walking trilogy, soon to be a major motion picture with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. My personal favorite is The Rest of Us Just Lived Here, but that's a story for another time. Burn is a historical fantasy set in a parallel Cold War-era U.S. Sarah is the daughter of a poor farmer in the Pacific Northwest, dealing with prejudice for her mixed blood and her Japanese-American boyfriend. Now her father's hired a dragon to help out at the farm. Yes, I said dragon. Spoiler alert, dragons are soulless, greedy, and you should not talk to them, nor allow your children to talk to them, even if you have to hire them for cheap labor. Oh, and there's a prophecy. This one is for bookworms who like a little more reality in their fantasy. Definitely check this out if you're a fan of Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials series or The War Outside by Monica Hesse.
Number 1.
You Brought Me the Ocean by Alex Sanchez, illustrated by Julie Morrow. Both Sanchez and Morrow are award-winning creators of amazing works of LGBTQ+ fiction, like Rainbow Boys and Blue is the Warmest Color. In You Brought Me the Ocean, they've combined their talent to create an amazing coming-out story for DC Comics. Yep, that DC. While the story takes place in DC's heroic universe, Superman has a flyby on page 16, which is honestly when I checked the spine and realized who the publisher was. Larger-than-life heroics are not the focus. Jake Hyde is. He's a 17-year-old who's just trying to figure out what's most important to him, following his dreams or staying close to home. There are some powers involved, but the story is really about the differences and insecurities people have and the trust we place in friends and family, that they'll love and support us when we're true to ourselves. It is a fantastic story, which I highly recommend to any graphic novel fan, but particularly those who have enjoyed books like The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang and This One Summer by Jillian and Mariko Tamaki. That's our standalone countdown for this month. Let us know in the comments below if there's a book you're particularly excited about, or if you think there's something we missed. And make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to keep up to date on what's going on for you at your library.